Aloha, Lulu here, inspiring you to live your bliss. And this week, the invitation is to consciously cultivate love. Yes, friends, love, because ultimately love is bliss. So it all makes sense, right? I highly recommend that you stay to the end because one, I have an amazing offer, and two, there's quite a humorous clip that I've included that will get your giggles on. For the best wellness and lifestyle advice, allowing you to cultivate more bliss. Yes! Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified, and let all of your friends know that this is going on right now. Thank you. So before we dive in, I thought I'd share that every single morning I pretty much have this kind of morning bliss care routine. And part of my components are meditation, some journal work, a hot lemon water, healthy breakfast, some movement. Did I already say that? Anyway, you get where I'm going. And so during this morning's meditation, when I started to journal, the invitation from my higher self was to focus on love. And the whole thing that transpired during this morning routine was that I should share this with you because I feel that if it would even benefit one person, then my mission is accomplished. So here we go. I do have a question for you all because I'm very curious, as you know. What do you think would happen if we set an intention to focus on love, even if it was for a few minutes a day? Comment down below, share your thoughts with me, and I really look forward to reading them. So one of the benefits of this practice that happened this morning was that I got super clear on my emotions, and then I readily was aware of the fact that cultivating love or an awareness about love really made me feel so much better. So why not pause this video, grab a pen and paper, and then we can go through this whole exercise together. To start, I actually wrote down my journal questions because this really happened. To start, take a few moments and just write down the emotions that you're currently feeling. Don't get caught up in the story. Just focus on the emotions that you're feeling and write them all on your paper. Okay, now take a moment and look at your list and circle the ones that come from the love side of the, you have the opposite sides, love and fear. Circle the ones that are about love. And don't judge yourself, just go ahead and circle them. And then I want you to take a few minutes to focus on the following questions. And really don't put a lot of structure to your sentence or anything. I mean, when I write, I just put my pen to paper and I start writing. So the questions are, how do you feel and express love? How do you feel and express love? The next question is, do you love and accept yourself in this moment? Do you love and accept yourself in this moment? No judging, just right. Now, think of someone you love dearly and express whatever comes to your heart. Just write it down. I really want you to call in someone that you love dearly. It could be your grandmother, your mother, your child, your lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it may be. The one that you feel the deepest connection of love. And then I want you to express something to him or her that comes from your heart. And you're going to take like 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to pause it again. Now this is the really, really juicy part. And some of you, I know you're smart as cookies, so you probably already got a little intuitive hit where we're going with this exercise. But I want you to now take the words that you wrote to your dear one and read them as if someone's reading them to you. So just change the name and make it an I. And I want you to read them. And I know this could be a difficult exercise, but to even make it even a little juicier, there's this mirror work that was designed by Louise Hay, and I did it in my voice activation retreat with Rebecca Kovacs. By the way, you should probably check out some of her videos. She's a fantastic yoga teacher. Anyway, I'm also going to link up with the Louise Hay mirror work, so I want you to click that and go and watch that video. I think it's like just over 3 minutes, and it's definitely well worth it. Anyway, when you read those words to yourself in a mirror, it's super powerful. And when I did it in the voice activation retreat, there's a lot of emotions that came up, but I realized that we're seeking words of love and validation and you know, these sweet words, these sweet tender words, we're missing them from our lives, and we're seeking them from the outside world, when really these words, the place where we need to start is right here in ourselves. We have to start with self-love and have that super, super, super solid foundation in order to truly go out there and love others. Because that's our goal, right? We're always focused on loving others, but what if you loved yourself as deeply as you love your own child, your best friend, your lover, your anything, your mother? I mean, I have a handful of people who I love with all of my heart unconditionally, and when I read those words to myself, I realized that there's a lot of not a lot. I've done a lot of work around this, but I do catch myself a few times a day in the negative banter, the self-limiting beliefs, or the judgment that comes from myself. I mean, I'm super sensitive when someone judges me, and yet who's the biggest judge? Yeah, right here. And so take the next few minutes, pause the video, take the next few minutes, and read the words that you just wrote to your deepest loved one as if you were saying them to yourself, or someone was saying them to you. And to make it even powerful, do the mirror work. I'm assuming that you're back now, so we're going to go to the next exercise. And this is super easy. What inspired step would you take right now to express love to yourself? Let me say that again. What inspired step could you take right now to express self-love? The things that came up for me this morning when I did this exercise were to trust myself, to forgive myself, to let go. I might be slightly a control freak, but to let go and to lean into fear, into I thought I was tapping into a little bit of vulnerability, but as you saw from last week's video, I went vulnerable and it felt really good. And some of the feedback I got, it was definitely worth going there. And like I've said, if I can just inspire one person, then my mission is complete. So love starts with you. Love starts with you guys. You, each one of you. What could you do today if you don't like that, expressing your love to yourself? What is one thing you could do today to nurture yourself? Perhaps you express it in some sort of bliss care. And I want you to know, dear ones, that you're worthy of loving yourself wholly and completely and unconditionally. You're worthy of that love. The same love that you give to your child, if you directed that to yourself, holy fuck balls, the world's going to change. I know, and the place to start is right here, right with ourselves. There are ways to show loving kindness towards ourselves, whether it be through a super nutritional meal, or some little pamper care like a pedicure, a massage. I know maybe you can't do those things today, but something that is quite special, a bubble bath with candles and listening to your favorite tunes. anything that nurtures and cares for yourself. One thing. It could be 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Maybe it's energy endeavors. Maybe it's doing a yin restorative class or some pranayama, which is breathing techniques. It can be anything that makes you feel good and shows yourself that you really love yourself, right? So that's my invitation. Make self-love your mission today and every day, even if it's for 5 minutes. I mean, come on, we can probably push the boundaries a little bit. How about 15 minutes? And for anyone that is out there that's judging, or I don't know, you're like, oh, poo-poo, Lulu. Listen, I'm telling you, the moment is now. And I told you I was going to tell you about this, my special offer. We, my business partner and I, Michelle, created the most amazing 6-week course. It's how to become unstuck and reconnect to your truth, power, and purpose. It was made and created with the busy woman in mind. And so we really took the exercises and condensed them all into 30 minutes a day. So you can't say that you're too busy to do this. Now is the time, because this course usually goes for $995. And we have decided, well, Michelle's right now focusing on some other things. So I decided, because the time is now, to launch April 20th and run the 6-week course. And it's going to be on a pay what you can option. So the course, I put 4 pay options there: $95, $195, $295, $395. But Michelle and I have decided to offer full scholarships for those that are in need. We want absolutely no one to not participate because of financial barriers that are being created right now. And I'm really feel a calling to share this program with you, because it's pretty amazing. Down below, I'm going to include a link to Where's the Bliss. It's general information. See if it resonates with you. Even better, the second link is really important, because there's an inside look into the course broken down to 6 weeks and themes and things that we talk about and do. And then finally, there are some testimonials. So you don't have to believe me. We've run this course now twice. And of course, I've been inspiring people for over 17 years through retreats and stuff. And guys, it's good. It's really good. And it breaks some things down that are really going to help you through these times, because I don't know anyone right now that's not feeling a little bit, if not a lot, stuck. So grab those links below, take a couple minutes, review it. Stay tuned for next week, because it's all about bliss care. In fact, my friend Katie and I came up with we created a little spa day sharing some store-covered goods. So it's going to be super fun. You're probably going to giggle a lot. If you like this video, give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with all of your friends. Inspire them. Inspire them like I'm inspiring you to tap into love. Make it proactive. Show love, express love, feel love, because we are all love. See you next Tuesday, guys. Aloha. Test run.
Today in the kitchen, I'm going to be explaining to all of you how to eat tahini without dropping it down your cleavage, especially if you've got a low-cut top on and you might be experiencing some breast exposure. The best thing you can do when you put the tahini on the cracker is not overload it, because it gets really drippy.
And if it drips, it doesn't matter, because I'm here to because thou shalt not waste, per the 5th commandment of the Catholicism rhythm.
So we're going to place some frozen banana on top of this
You got the
tahini
cacao?
cracker.
What about the cacao?
The cacao's over there in the big container. Lulu's just going to go and get the cacao, because you can't have crackers without the cacao. So let's go. So the next layer to this dangerously delicious drippy snack is the cacao nibs, okay? We have to wash our hands so we don't cross-contaminate the banana with the cacao. So I'm now going to hand this cracker over to my friend Lulu. And the challenge is that she has to eat it without dribbling the tahini, okay? There you go, Lulu. That's your cracker.
So,
giving them a close-up?
Mm-hmm. Proofing the pudding. It's a lot harder than the stick. Like, push it with a tongue on it. Uh-huh.
But are you dribbling, girl?
I only dribbled 1 cacao.
She only dribbled 1 cacao. No tahini dribbled in the making of this movie.